Hey, hi. I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Oh, shoot. It's time for another reading. I didn't realize I pushed those aside. Anyways, today I have the Light Seer's Tarot, and then this is the Hoyle waterproof deck. Okay? I hope everybody is doing okay out there. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I've already pre-shuffled these, but I'm going to shuffle one time and I'm going to get a general energy, right? And then we'll just keep moving along, right? All right. Queen of Cups. All right. You know, the Queen of Cups, she's very loving and nurturing and all that stuff. She's also very intuitive, right? In the upright. In the reverse, she's not. She's none of those things. She's a mean and nasty lady, okay? She doesn't care about anybody. She makes hasty moves. She's just not good, right? So anyways, we have both of those energies, okay? It's a 50-50 card. If I pull it, or if it's at the bottom of the deck, it's a 50-50 card, all right? That's how I do it. Let's keep moving, all right? If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I hope everything's going okay with you guys. All we gotta do is just hang in there, right? Hang in there, whatever's going on. Everything's gonna be okay. Try to be positive if you can. You know? It's all we can really do. All right, maybe I should be quiet for a second. Let's get those 5 cards. Okay. There's one. Kind of already, okay, I'll take it. Already off to kind of a little bit of a weird start, but it's okay. This one fell first. And I don't know if that one, oh well, it is now. It's going to be like that now. However it was flipping around, right? Okay, look. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Right? Check it out. So we have the Hanged Man, and this is about being stuck, right? I forgot to let you guys know that if you are new here, you know, I wish the best for you guys too, but I explain the cards. All right, I forgot to mention that. Sorry. I usually do that when I'm trying to get the cards out. Today they came out quicker. So just to let you know, I do explain what the cards mean. Okay, so you know how I'm getting the stories. I try to teach along the way. Okay, so that's why I explain the cards like that, right? If you're not here to learn or anything, you know, and you're just here for the story, I mean, I do like to teach along the way, you guys. So, I mean, if you don't like that, then, you know, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But if you're okay with it and you like the stories or whatever's going on here, you can subscribe, like, comment, and share. Otherwise, I'll still be around here doing something, okay? Whatever you want, okay? All right, let's continue. Let me make sure everything's okay. We're doing all right. All right. All right, so let me flip these over. So like I said before, that Hanged Man energy right there, in the upright, it's all about being stuck, right? But in the reverse, it's kind of about letting yourself go, like from being stuck. You're finally able to move forward. So that's a definition of this card here, the upright and reverse. So, I mean, somebody might be feeling stuck out there, and somebody might be able to be let go of whatever they were stuck on, right? Or stuck with, right? Because, you know, eventually we're not stuck forever unless you keep yourself there. And that's not, if we're stuck doing something, we don't want to stay there, you know? And unfortunately, something just popped into my head. I mean, if you go to jail or something like that, you're going to be stuck for a little bit unless you do something really bad and you're stuck there forever, which we don't like that. So let's all out there, whatever energy we got going on right here, because, you know, normally I wouldn't think that kind of stuff. But we got somebody out there, maybe the energy here. Don't be bad, just be good. Don't be causing no problems out there, right? Try to be good if you can. Somebody needs to hear that. Oh, look, the first card is a 7 of Cups in reverse. That right there, this is normally, this position is the person who came to watch the video, who is the viewer. Okay? That's this position. Now, I always tell you guys, you know, for my returning subscribers anyways, that these are just stories, but they're stories that can resonate. And one day, sometime in the future, because it could be any time, right? And in case you guys don't know, that little TL at the end of all the titles, that means it's timeless. So whenever you watch the video, maybe that's when it's meant for you. If it doesn't resonate, that's not for you. You know what I'm saying? But someone in the future could be in the more recent, or it can be in the distant. Somebody here doesn't have a lot of options. So if you are dealing with criminal stuff and maybe you're trying to turn your life around, and I think that's what you need to do. Because 7 of Cups in the reverse means that you don't have no more options. And if you keep doing bad stuff, criminal, crimey stuff, you're just going to go, you have no more options. That's for somebody out there. I don't know for who. But that's what we're talking about here. You got to stop doing crimey stuff if that's the case. All right? This reading for sure is not for everyone. For sure. It's for the ones who are possibly trying to get out of some sort of maybe lifestyle, if that's what you want to call it. It looks like your chances are going to be up. You have no more options. Maybe the only option is you do something, you get in trouble, boom, you're going to go to jail or something, right? Or you just stop being crimey, stop doing crime stuff, stop being bad, and learn how to be good and happy with yourself and happy with that, because you can. You can bring like happiness. You just got to get used to it. You got to get used to all that, right? Okay. But it's possible. That's for somebody. All right, let's go to the second card. So this is usually either your energy, who you're dealing with energy, or just the whole situation energy, right? And the Ace of Cups right here, this is about a new beginning. Brand spanking new. And it has to do with emotions, you know, heart, love, whatever, right? If this is your energy, it doesn't matter, male or female, whoever you are, because the definition of what I said she was in the beginning, the guys can have the same definition: nurturing, kind, intuitive, all that stuff, right? Guys can be like that too. So, excuse me, if this is, you know, this is your energy, and if you are this is just my take on this, all right? If you are deciding, because you don't have no more options, that you want to kind of get better, right? This is your energy. Like, you're possibly like a really intuitive person. But if you're doing crimey stuff and bad stuff, you know, all that stuff too, what else goes along with that? It's usually drugs and alcohol, right? And if you want to clean yourself up, you got to do all of that. You got to clean all of that. You know, and I know it's hard, especially if you are a product of your environment. Maybe you grew up in an area that's not very, you know, not very nice or safe, or you had to run with certain people, whatever, right? Somebody here has these qualities. Very intuitive. That's a good quality. And very loving and kind and all that stuff. You know, this could also, if you're a male, this could also refer to somebody being a single father. That's another thing. If you're a male energy and this is your energy, that would be your energy, like a single father, right? But in the reverse, you could still be a single father, but you could be a damn jerk, right? And not be a very good single father. You know, you could also be a person that's not very intuitive or any of that stuff. So, and I would think that you would be that way if you were involved in crimey, alcohol, and drugs. Obviously, those things don't match up with kids, do they? No. All right. So let's keep it in the upright. That's how I like it. I don't know. This is a crazy reading right now. All right. And you know what? I'm doing it at a different time of the day. I've already done a whole bunch of stuff today, and it's kind of like evening time. So it's not my normal time of the day either. So, all right. We got the Knight of Pentacles here. So we do know somebody's going to have a new start here. It's positive. It's upright. So it's either you or somebody you're dealing with, or maybe you're dealing with somebody like that. I don't know. Right? But we have the Knight of Pentacles right here. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It takes that guy or girl a long time to achieve some sort of goal, right? Stuff doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. And if you're trying to better yourself, you know, because maybe you love yourself now and you want to put more effort into yourself, which I suggest is a good idea. You know what I mean? It's going to take time, and it's okay. You know, it's okay. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about what you're doing, what's going on, because it's none of their business anyways. And you know what? You shouldn't even care, because these people are not involved with your healing process. If anything, outside people are involved with trying to stop you from healing. So be careful, okay? We also have the Ten of Wands, a burden. It's going to be hard. This is the burden, right? Now, the advice here is, you know, it could be advice or obstacle in this position. And you know what? It's either one or the other, or it's both. In this case, I hate to say it, but it's both. Yeah, because Ten of Wands is burdens. And usually the universe doesn't want you to go through burdens. But in this case, if it's what we're talking about, yes, you need to take on that burden and heal. That's just how, you know, all healing is not like an easy thing. It's not like going from one day to the next, oh, I'm better. No, sometimes healing takes years, and sometimes you have to go off by yourself and do it. And it's a lonely road. So, yeah. But we do have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse at the end here. And this is, in the upright, it's difficult. It's difficult, but it's possible. In the upright, this is about working on your craft and doing it alone, right? And if you're trying to heal and go off and heal yourself, you really have to have like a superpower, willpower to do that. And it's possible, because people do it. Right? But if you're so deep into whatever you had going on right here, and it's really hard for you, you need assistance, then get it. Because we have the Eight of Pentacles at the end here. And this is about, you know, working on your craft, but you're not doing it alone. You have help from others. Get the damn help. If you need it, get it. Because you don't want to be this way. You don't want to be like... somebody, it's kind of like, I feel like the strikes, right? 1, 2, 3 strikes, and then you go to jail, or I don't know. It's like strikes or something. Something about this reading about strikes. I feel like it's someone's last strike. So, I mean, come on now. Let's get it together, whoever this is. Okay? You don't, this is, okay. And you know what? And I don't know who I'm talking to. I want to tell you one thing. This is not your life. This is this shitty stuff going on, the drugs, the crimey, whatever. This is not your life. These have all been tests through your lifetime for you to figure out your self-worth, right? To figure out that you're worth more than this. This is not your life. But you're being tested, your willpower is being tested on, can you get out of this? Can you figure it out? This is the test. And some people never figure it out. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't make it through. So somebody out there may still have a chance to get better and to better their lives, right? Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, card of truth. Now, either that's me telling you the truth or you already know this truth, right? But because it's at the bottom of the deck, it's still a 50-50 card, and that also means that somebody here is, it's like you're lying to yourself. You can't handle the truth. Oh, no, I'll be fine over here, whatever. Okay, if that's what, if that's what you want, that's fine. You make your own decisions in life. This channel has no answers for you. Maybe has ideas for you, but everybody's story is different. Everybody's situation is different. You have to figure out what's best for you, right? Do you want to get better, or do you just want to get worse and just say, fuck everything, whatever, right? I would give it a, I would give it a try and try and get better. If I were you, that's, shoot. Ace of Cups. So we're talking about you having a new start. And this, it's like love and emotions, but it's not like you're going to get with no one. This is about finding love for yourself, right? Because putting all those drugs in you, running with the bad people, putting yourself in danger, that's like no self-love. That's like zero self-love. Every time you do the drug, drinking, and driving, whatever you're doing out there, you're putting your life at risk. So that's not even loving yourself. But it looks like you want a new start. And you got to start by just not being a criminal. I hate to say it like that, right? Or an addict, right? You could be male or female, doesn't matter. But the Queen of Swords here is just a straight up liar. You could have even gained this reputation of being a liar. Third party situation, Three of Cups. Now this is a party or a celebration, and it could be a celebration if you decide to choose the right path. You know what? Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin, the very ending words, right? There are two paths you can go by. There's still time to change the road you're on, right? Stairway to Heaven. Do you guys know that song? Look it up and listen to the lyrics. It's a really deep song. All right? Somebody here may have been, you're going to be celebrated because you realize the truth, but unfortunately, we have the Queen of Swords. It's either you or someone else that's a compulsive liar. This is a problem. This is a problem. And it could be a third party too. If it's not a celebration, it could be that it's another person you're dealing with. I don't know. Ace of Swords, card of truth. Let's go to this Ace of Cups. I'm just making sure that the video is still going strong. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. So we have 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Somebody might go to jail, or you just got out of jail. This is going to jail. This is getting out of jail. Now, I'm talking about jail because it kind of feels like this is for a crime person, a person who is wanting to turn their life around, though, right? But if it's not, it could possibly be somebody just being trapped in the confines of their own mind. And then eventually just letting those thoughts go, right? Or if it's the jail thing, going to jail, but getting out of jail. Either or. I kind of don't want this to resonate with anybody. You know what I mean? I don't want any of the bad stories to resonate with anybody. But, you know, these cards, they really do come out with some stories, right? So, I don't know. We got the Two of Wands. Remember, in the beginning, I saw the Two of Wands, right? Somebody might need to make a choice. That was on this deck, right? So, yeah, somebody does need to make a choice, right? Do you want this Ace of Cups, like, new future, new beginning, and new goals, new happiness, right? Do you want that? You got to make a choice. And you could even be in King of Pentacles energy. You could be, you know, a person who does things by the rules now, or decides to do things by the rules, because that's what the King of Pentacles does. You know, and I don't doubt that in the past you could have been the King of Pentacles in the reverse, right? The King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody, he's the criminal of cartomancy, right? He's the one who does criminal things. But look, it's in the upright. So this is showing, like, promising, as long as you follow the rules, it's not hard to be good. It's not hard to, like, follow the rules and being that. It's not hard to do all that, but people just get mad quickly, and it's a lot of times because of their own stress and anxieties, and, you know, you got to cut some people some slack sometimes, because you don't know what will happen with them during the day. But some people are just really angry, so you got to watch out for them people too. Okay. Serious, you know, shoot. We have the Nine of Cups. Now, it's normally wish fulfillment in the upright, but in the reverse, it's about selfishness and excess. Somebody here could actually be dealing with people who are selfish and excess. That's what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Somebody here, if you keep hanging around with these third parties or whoever, or it could have been even a third party that got you fucked up, right? A liar, right? Somebody who lied on you. You thought it was a new beginning, but it wasn't. But now you want a new beginning because you figured shit out, right? But this person, I think from the past, is still being like selfish and excessive, still wanting something from you, because they see that now you're King of Pentacles upright. Somebody here either wants to ruin that for you, maybe ruin your business or ruin whatever you got going on that's providing you with some sort of stability, right? Somebody here might want to mess that up for you. Yeah. And this Knight of Pentacles, and it's something you've been working on for a long time. Let's find out what this Knight of Pentacles is. You're still working on it. It's not like, you know, you're successful. I mean, you are to a degree, but you're still working on perfecting whatever this is that you're working on, right? So we have a Queen of Cups here. This is Empress, though. This is Empress energy. Either this is you and your energy, which this is a person who's like the ideal feminine energy, right? It can still be a man, though. Like I said, it could be a single dad, right? You're still caring and loving to your children, whatever, right? It's not a big deal. But this energy is you know, a very positive energy. Now, this person is working hard. So with this Four of Swords in the reverse, this is telling me that somebody is not going to let somebody end whatever they got going on. They're going to keep fighting this. They're going to keep working on it. So if that's your energy and you know that somebody out there is trying to like bamboozle you or manipulate you, I see that you're not going to allow that shit to happen. No, no, no. And you know what? Another thing about you that's showing here, it's either you or someone else. Somebody here speaks nicely. You could be somebody who speaks really nicely. So you could be like, all criminals are not like, some of them are very sweet talkers, you know, manipulative, friendly. You could be that type that's all real nice and friendly and stuff, but like, if you get mad, like, you're like, you know what I'm saying? So you could be like that. Let's find out what this Ten of Wands is. Now, yeah, you have to make a choice. We know somebody here has to make a choice. Are you going to take this journey and a journey of self-discovery and healing? Man, I suggest that, you know, and if you're going to do it and go out on the road or something, that is going to be the best time for you, you know, if you can do that. That is like, yeah. So we do have the Knight of Pentacles again, right? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, but we're looking at obstacle or advice here, and the obstacle is, are you going to take this journey? And I think you should. I think it's going to be a great time for you if you can, right? It's going to take a while. Can you see that Knight of, there it is. It's going to take a while, but you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? And Four of Wands, soulmate energy. It's either soulmate energy, happiness and joy, realization, illumination, enlightenment. All those things is Four of Wands upright. That's what's going to happen. If you go off on your own and you like go on a self-discovery journey, whatever, yeah, try to stay in the country, you know, because going out of country right now, I don't know if it's a good idea. Yeah, look, Five of Wands in the reverse. This is all turning out, well, let me not say anything because I didn't flip this card yet, but we have the Five of Wands in reverse. And this means that you are not going to be dealing with devil energy. I feel like it's you. If you could be strong and have that willpower, you can get out of that. Anybody can who has strong willpower, who believes, who has faith, you know, and I mean, get the help you need, right? But this Five of Wands in reverse means that you do not deal with any devil energy. What is devil energy? It's about codependency and addictions. Yeah, so it's showing here that you're going to end up not wanting to deal with that shit anymore. Good. That's like the first step to like getting better, is getting your temple better, eating better, exercising, stop putting garbage in your body. You're just shortening your life. You know, I mean, it's better. Try to get healthy, detox, right? Look, Seven of Cups in the upright. That means if you were this, you're going to be turning into this. Seven of Cups in the upright, which means that you have a lot of options now, right? Not only is this that, this is also the Chariot, which means forward movement, which means you'll get out of this hanged man mode, because that's what you'll be in when you're dealing with this burden, right? But once you get out of it, it's like you're going to have all sorts of options, because, yeah, people are going to notice you and be like, whoa, that person's, you know, good, or whatever happens to you, and you do a 180 and you help your life out, whatever, right? People will notice. And if you're starting to be good with others, you're helpful, you're kind, whatever the case, that's when the opportunities start rolling in, right? When you're all criminal and crimey and all drug and alcohol, like, opportunities, good, honest opportunities don't fall in your lap, okay? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So we have the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. So somebody, you might actually be going out, or somebody out here is going out and getting the extra help they need. Yeah, get it. If you can get it, shoot. Some people can't afford it to get it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's offered and you can get it and use it. You know what I'm saying? This was first. This was second. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Let me get one more card. I'm sorry it was all All right. So somebody here is defensive. Right. What's at the bottom of the deck? Eight of Cups is a moon card. Secrets and illusions, right? But in the reverse, this is about letting all those secrets go. Somebody out there might even be have addictions and no one knows, like you've been hiding it. And so somebody, and it's weird because I kind of feel like somebody is taking offense to this reading because I'm revealing something. I don't know. That's foolish, but whatever. It's a story, right? But you shouldn't be defensive of this. It's not like you're the only one in the whole entire universe or world going through this. This is a common story. You know what I'm saying? It's common for some types of people, right? Because it's not going to resonate with everybody. There's not a whole bunch of criminals out there, you know, but for certain people, this might resonate. And you're going to feel defensive, maybe. Like, oh my gosh, you know, that's not me. And I didn't. Well, you know, if it doesn't match, then don't accept it. It's not a big deal. But for right now, I mean, it looks like you ain't got no love. Six of Cups in the reverse. You have like absolutely no love, no real, genuine love in your life. And also, you don't have genuine love for yourself. If this is the case and you're like in denial, because that's, you know, usually people are like, yeah, but I could handle it. I could still hold a job down, blah, blah, blah. When was the last time you held your job down? And how long did you hold it down for? You know, it's like shit like that. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's kind of like a bad ending. Like somebody being in denial, they don't care. It's like MOB, right? Or you know, fuck love or whatever, right? And not wanting to heal and just being defensive all the time, right? So maybe this Eight of Pentacles is still a suggestion of what you got to do, or people have been trying to do this for you and you're just not getting it. I mean, you know, you make your own life choices, but the more toxic things that you put in your body, and if you go out and you're doing crime and you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, I mean, you could get hurt, number one, right? Number two, putting all that toxic stuff in your body, it's not good for your liver, it's not good for your heart. You're slowly killing yourself anyways. You know, you don't need that. Yeah, this for sure is not going to resonate with everybody. But if it does, stop doing that shit. I mean, gosh, I don't know what to tell you. What else? Stop doing that shit. Get your act together. Get better. Ain't nobody out here want to see anybody like end their life from OD or doing crime. Come on. Anyways, I can't say it any nicer or meaner or whatever. It's your choice. But I'll tell you what, I don't want you to get hurt. You know, if no one ever told you that, I don't want you to. Shit, man. Fix yourself. Anyways, if it resonated, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, keep it true love energy. Happy, friendly, loving types. We have nothing to fear as long as we stay calm and cheerful. I'm Mona, it's Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.